Hello guys, this is Modest Major here, bringing you some commentary over some 18-0 Infinity Doubles gameplay. It's on the map Abandon. The players on the enemy team are pretty terrible and they actually end up quitting early on in the game. So I get to like 18 kills. Our team as a whole has like 20 kills and then they just quit, which is a bit of a shame. So it's basically me just going off on them for quite some time. I'm playing with my good friend That Gamer Guy, who I play with on a regular basis, and he seems to be in the majority of my gameplays. If you want to go subscribe to him, links will be in the description. Of course, Call of Duty releases today. This is a pretty big deal, and I'm sure many of you guys are aware that the Metacritic reviews and the responses in general have not been particularly pleasant or positive. Usually a matter of it looks the same, it plays the same, the connections are frustrating, the map design isn't very well established, and just a lot of problems going on in the whole game as a whole. And, you know, I think a lot of people in the Halo community kind of revel in this. They definitely want Call of Duty to fail. I personally don't. I actually used to love the old Call of Duty games, and I'm always looking for a game that will take it back to what it was. But as you guys, you know, probably are aware, I did a video not too long ago saying that Call of Duty Ghosts deserves to fail because, you know, they've been trying to stick to this established formula and changing so very little, to the fact that it's genuinely insulting to the consumers that they are not willing to develop, especially on the Infinity Ward side of things. I think Treyarch could be given some leeway in that respect, because obviously they've been trying to develop upon the competitive settings. They've involved a lot of new interesting features such as league play. I still think they could definitely do more, you know, especially when Black Ops 2 was being announced and, you know, the speculation up and coming to the game. They were saying that they were going to invoke a sci-fi setting. There was going to be a lot more, you know, experimental themes going on. But when the game actually came out, I'm going to be honest, the map design looked very similar to what we'd already seen, and the connections in the game were genuinely terrible. This is one of the reasons I was looking forward to Call of Duty Ghosts, is that they said that there was going to be dedicated servers in the game from Xbox 360 launch, but actually what has turned out to be true is they're going to have dedicated servers on most of the servers, whereas on Xbox One it will be on all of them. To be honest, I think that's almost false advertising in the way that they announced that they were going to do it, and once again, it's just really frustrating to me. But I'm not against the idea of Call of Duty succeeding, and I do think some of the base elements have been successful, and they've been a very strong influence on FPS in general, whether for good or bad. And personally, you know, I don't like to see the console market suffer. All I think when I see this is that potentially the console market could be heading down a bad route, and it seems like everything we hear about PC right now is getting stronger and stronger, with both the focus on indie games and getting a lot of dual releases such as Titanfall. Not Destiny, but, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they got it eventually. But it just seems like there's, you know, it's not going very strong for consoles. I think FPSs are definitely seeing a lot of fatigue. Halo 4 wasn't exactly a popular game, and if Halo 5 were to do bad, and if sales figures were to suffer in Call of Duty Ghosts, I'm not particularly excited for the prospects of our consoles doing successfully, and Microsoft don't exactly have the most strong reputation going forward right now, which is kind of worrying to me, because I've kind of put my eggs in the basket of Microsoft. I think, you know, I really enjoyed the Xbox 360. It was the console for me, but hardly anyone is buying the console at launch. There's not much incentive to buy it for quite some time. Then we've got this whole issue of 720p versus 1080p, and saying that, you know, the PS4 is going to look better. I think if one console was to, you know, if I had to place my bets right now, it would be the PS4 out, you know, performing the Xbox One, which to me is not a good thing. Like, I hate to be a fanboy, but I really am kind of invested in Microsoft, and I love the consoles that they put out and the games they put out. And obviously, I want Halo to be on the dominant platform, to be quite honest. I want Halo to be able to see as many viewers as possible and to see it get the most potential it physically can do. But right now, it doesn't seem like that's working out for the best, and a lot of people are very, very positive towards the PC platform in general. I believe in the United Kingdom, it is actually the most dominant platform to play games on right now, and, you know, that's definitely something that should be taken into consideration, because there's just so little negative feedback. You know, the way people are talking about Battlefield 4 on PC and how it performs so well, and the graphics are so cutting edge, that, you know, like, I don't think, I think there will always be a market for console, but I think we might see this, like, the market share being turned down a little bit, and, like I said, maybe one console starts to dominate another, and, God, I hope not. I'm an Xbox One fanboy, but oh well. I've been Modest Major. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Thank you for watching. Peace out.